and you followed with Wisconsin, so you knew Tyrese since he was a high schooler. I have not known him long enough, but I do know that he's potentially a superstar.
Well, I mean, probably take the potential off.
Well, there's debate.
Not everybody.
There's a lot
For
of
others,
debate.
for others. That's the small market shit.
Yeah, agreed. That legitimately is what it is, isn't it?
No doubt.
So they pulled up the definition earlier, and we thought that was a good play. We figured we'd do the same thing. Let's hear what Merriam-Webster has to say.
And that's the authority.
Yeah.
Merriam, for a long time, has been saying, this is what a word is, this is what a word isn't.
That's whatever you say.
I've actually had somebody tell me that Merriam-Webster a little lazy on a definition of a word before. One of the greatest lines I've ever heard from somebody. That's a lazy definition. I'm saying you're calling Merriam-Webster lazy. Kind of mailed it in. But that's the authority that Merriam-Webster has. So let's read the definition for a superstar, shall we, JJ?
Let's do it.
One. Okay, this is the first one.
Sure.
This first definition of a superstar. A star, parenthesis, as in sports or the movies.
TC.
Tom Cruise.
Right, yeah, right.
Sox and baseball.
Biggest, possibly.
And parentheses, who is considered extremely talented. Is Tyrese considered extremely talented? Let's go last night. Does something nobody in the history has ever done before. Got to a point where Tyrese actually said during his post-game press conference, he said, I feel like we're making up stats now to make me look good. But yeah, whenever you have a triple-double with 30-plus points and no turnovers, people are going to say, wait a minute, this guy's doing something we've never seen before. He's on very short lists of very great players to do all the things that he's doing basically every single night. Biggest game of the year, Eastern Conference Finals. Everybody on earth knows that whoever wins this game is probably going to end up winning the series. If the New York Knicks come into Indiana and steal 2 after winning 2 in the Garden, it's over. It's going to be a New York Knicks series. The Knicks are going to the finals in the biggest game with Triple H there.
Yeah.
With his pops back in the building.
Bingo.
With Fifth.
Exactly.
Yeah, his boy.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. Ben Stiller. He has his biggest night, triple-double. So I'd say he's extremely talented. Let's go back to that definition, post-comma. Stop me if I'm wrong on any of this, JJ.
I will.
You got a big ring. Has great public appeal. Well, I guess in New York, probably not, right?
Yeah,
in Madison Square Garden.
Or Milwaukee.
Yeah, but is there anywhere other than those cities? Like, do places exist other than those cities?
L.A.
Couple.
Los Angeles, I guess that is a place that exists.
Boston.
How about
Miami?
Does our city exist or
It
not?
does. Indianapolis would be included.
Sometimes
in
people
public?
forget. Sometimes people tend to forget.
So let's go to public appeal. Is this guy liked? Oh, let's go to one of his game winners from this playoff run, series winner. Yeah, I'd say he has some public appeal around town. Yeah, but Indianapolis isn't anywhere near as big as other cities are. Okay, so it's not a public place anymore. It's not a public forum. He has public appeal. That's James Johnson hugging him, saying, I got you, dog. If anybody talks in the front row, I'm going to say terrible things to them. And they're going to get mad at me. Instead of being mad at you, I'll keep them distracted. So he has public appeal, right, JJ? That would be the second part of that.
I agree.
Now let's go to the third one there. And can usually command a high salary.
That's a funny one. That's a funny one to be included in.
Yeah, it's a superstar.
Definition.
It's true.
Yeah, it's kind of the Trey Hendrickson conversation right now.
Yeah, which we will certainly get into. Average star, not really paid.
Sure.
Superstar, going to command a high salary. Is Tyrese getting paid?
I believe he's a max player, yeah.
Oh, he's a max player. So we're just checking all the boxes of what Merriam-Webster says is a superstar, I would say.
Yep.
So we just want to let Tyrese know that our tiny little program here in this tiny little city that does not have racist WNBA fans?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
That's what WNBA
Confirmed.
says.
That's what they said.
Wow, that's crazy. That maybe would be good if it makes it to the finals, as opposed to everybody saying it'd be terrible if this team makes it to the NBA finals on television? Okay. You don't think you're creating a potential we want war with you type narrative?
Chip.
If your team wins, it's terrible for the entire league. Your fans are racist. Your guy is not a superstar. Your player is overrated. It's like, okay. We're hearing a lot. But just know that Tyrese Haliburton, Pascal Siakam, Nembhard, Neesmith, TJ McConnell, and the boys have this city rallied and this city ready. Last night was a great indicator of it. And Tyrese, you're our superstar. We're appreciative of it.
Love you, Tyrese.
We're appreciative of it.
I mean, New York, they're naming streets after every single player on the roster. In New York City, I mean, that's a very large city.
Yeah, they haven't won shit.
What do you do
Whoa,
here?
whoa. In a long time, this team has given them a lot of hope. I will say, watching Jalen Brunson live is outrageous.
Very good.
he's able to score whenever he wants.
It's incredible.
And it's like if he even gets an open look, it's like back when Steph Curry was doing his thing. If he just gets an open look, it's like, oh, that's going to fall. Like it's not like he might miss this one, especially when he has that little mid-range shit he does. Unbelievable. 3, if he has any room, it's going to fall. He is great to watch in person.
Very legit.
Very. Karl Anthony Towns, I think he's getting a little tired. He had that 20-point fourth quarter in game 3. He obviously had some big plays last night. Watching the amount of running, I'm like, how is he? You're big.
Big men. Big men
Huge.
Yeah.
Big. I don't know how you keep up with it, to be honest.
No, I don't. I like 6-second plays. I'm a big 6 seconds guy.
Oh, he's not retired yet. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who is retired. Played in the NBA for
13 years?
Yeah, he's been around. Been there, done that. Has a great shot. Says he doesn't run much anymore. Mad respect. Ladies and gentlemen, friend of the program, co-host of the Knuckleheads podcast, Quentin Richardson.
Yeah, you rich.
Dude, we just had to break down the definition of superstar there just to see what Merriam-Webster's thoughts were. And obviously, we're riding a high with the Pacers getting a big win over the New York Knicks last night. What are your thoughts on the entire conversation? This Pacers team is a real deal, Q. This Pacers team is a real deal. Watching them live last night, that's a lot of running. I don't know how, I guess OKC does the same thing, but it's a lot of running fast. And as soon as the other team scores, as soon as the Knicks score, their entire bench is like, It's like it's high tempo all the time. A lot of teams do this. Is this a new thing? And what are your thoughts on this Pacers team, Q?
Man, I like what the Pacers are doing, man. They're doing what they're supposed to do, man. They seizing the moment, and now they got a chance to go to the NBA Finals. As far as the superstar conversation, man, I think if you ask Tyrese himself, we get like, as far as us in the media, we getting too big on labels. It doesn't really matter. When you look at it, you said it. Tyrese getting a max contract. He's balling. He's been on the All-Star team. He was been on the Olympic team. I think the real thing you only desire from a player standpoint, like you said, you got the money. Don't lie. We all want the money. That's one of the top first things. You want the money. He got the max money. And then you want the respect from your peers. Like when you get done, like the whole overrated thing, that was a joke. That's a joke, whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, when you get through playing, I think all athletes want to have the respect of their peers. Because, I mean, the media, that's going to come and go because some people may like you, may not like you. But I'm talking about when you get down in the trenches and they got to go and hoop against you, I know he has to have the respect of everybody that play against him because look what he's doing. Like you said, a 30-point triple-double, but with 0 turnovers and the high usage he has, how much he has the ball in his hand, it's not like he's out here playing it safe. He's doing all type of stuff, no looks and everything else. So what he's doing is incredible, and I think when he gets done, his body of work will speak for itself.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, and I agree. And Tyrese, I think he hears the noise because he's young. So obviously he has social media. Mm-hmm. He bans himself from social media during the series, though. I think that's a good play.
Like his dad.
Yeah.
I think that's a good play. His dad will keep an eye on things.
Yep.
You know, his family will keep an eye on things. But like the way he handles himself, the way he has represented this city, has been a beautiful thing. He's what, 24?
Yeah, 24, 25 or 6.
Whatever he is. He's still young. He's very, very young. And I think we're all incredibly pumped for what the future possibilities are here in Indiana. OKC, Indiana, I don't want to look ahead. Obviously, we still have to win the series against the New York Knicks. Winning in Madison Square Garden would be bananas. Okay, that would be spectacular if that was to take place. If they win another one, hey, that's okay. We'll come back here to Indiana and do our thing, hopefully. And I have nothing but respect for that Knicks team. The way they've been able to battle and play is insane.